Russell Wilson as the New York Giants prepare to face the red hot 3-0 San Diego Chargers that who just beat the Denver Broncos, a really well coached, tough team out of the AFC West. Uh, Sean Payton, the Broncos head coach, put together an excellent game plan, but the Chargers have a really well conceived basic running game that relies on two and sometimes three tight ends. So here come the Giants. I think the Giants' problem is more on defense than offense myself. But still, everyone's saying, hey, look, you benched Russell. He threw for 450 yards against the Cowboys. And then, he threw 450 yards his first game out. Because the Cowboys, well, they lost. And then the other outing, he performed not well enough to win, but neither did the defense. So, anyway, now it's Jaxson Dart's turn, but so early in the year. This will be the fourth game.
Well, did they bench him for the year?
Well, that remains to be seen. But everybody is wondering why now? Why now? Why now? Why now? And then what about Jameis? Who's got more experience than Jaxson Dart and who's arguably a better thrower than Russell Wilson. Well, I happened upon a headline about Jaxson Dart that came up to my attention as I was looking for something else. And it was about how Jaxson Dart took to social media to express his sadness over the murder or assassination of Charlie Kirk, saying that Charlie did a lot for the country and so on. And that reportedly upset some people. Now, this is happening as other actions related to the sad tragedy of Charlie Kirk have been played out before us, most notably Jimmy Kimmel getting axed, and then Tuesday night he was back. I think the Giants saw the reaction of some of the fans. I think within the Giants office, they have GOP-leaning operatives, and they figured, hey, look, we're going to put Jaxson Dart in anyway. We might as well make it now, especially since he went out there and got everybody riled up about Charlie Kirk. Now, you might think that's a stupid reason. Guess what? I agree with you. But tell me what other reason there could be. And then look at what's transpired this year to begin with. Look, if it works, it works. But if it doesn't, there's going to be hell to pay with Giants fans. Because they will say, hey, look, Jameis is sitting there. And you have him on emergency backup status. And there is every reason to believe that the Bengals may indeed pull that lever and say, Jameis Winston, come and be our quarterback and save us from the terror we're going through having lost our Joe Burrow. That could happen.
They should do that anyway.
Yeah. So it's an interesting season, and to say the least. And it's just gotten even more interesting. But what do you think about this move? And for those of you who are going to say, well, how do I know it's politically motivated? Look, first of all, I learned something in politics a long time ago. If you want to see who someone is politically, watch what they do, not what they say. Watch what they do. The Giants are not going to tell you they're doing it for any reason having to do with Charlie Kirk. But the timing is, so obvious. It really is. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube. Tell me what you think. And bookmark Yeah, it is a little funny. Yeah. Bookmark NFL News by Zenny62.com. And now my prediction as to how well Jackson's going to do against the Chargers, I will say he will throw, I would say, 17 of 30 for 200, no, 178 yards, no touchdowns, one interception, and one fumble. That's my prediction. In other words, not a scintillating contest. And yeah, I believe that the Chargers will be 4-0 and beat the Giants handily. So yeah, okay. Not that I want that to happen. I'm just saying the Chargers are really ran like a well-oiled machine this year. See ya.